your lifetime. And if you're from a big city, then there's thousands that you come across. And the last one, there are 27,000 trees every day cut down for toilet paper. That's 9 million trees a year. How are there that many trees? I think we need reusable toilet paper. Guys, I really want some ideas on what videos I can do like this, or any conspiracy videos, or anything that you want to know about. So leave a comment and then I can react, or, you know, you do the react duet videos, I can do it to that.
Facts about Catholicism that will haunt your nightmares. Some Catholics actually volunteer to be non-lethally crucified on Good Friday. Sterilized nations. Make sure to check out Pray for the Devil, coming to theaters October 28th. The story follows a young nun who becomes the first female exorcist, and she encounters a familiar demon. It'll leave you horrified and disturbed just in time for Halloween.
What's up? These are scary facts about our world that you probably didn't want to know, part 30. If a piranha ever latches onto you and starts to devour you, it will actually let out screams of its own while you are screaming as well in pain and agony, and it will eat your face first. Charles Darwin, who is a very widely known naturalist and biologist, ate almost every single animal that he discovered. What? There used to be a bird that was just about as big as the one above me, known as the Magnificent Argentine, and it used to live in the Andes Mountains and had a wingspan of over 21 feet. That's a lot of basketball players. 2 Italian designers came up with the idea for an organic casket where it would turn dead bodies into dead trees. It's kind of creepy. Over 2,000 students were given new computers at a high school in Pennsylvania, and when they took it home, they were actually being watched by remote-activated webcams. Yo, what's up? Here's some scary facts about our world that you probably didn't want to know, part 32. In SpongeBob, the reason why so many fish went to eat at the Krusty Krab rather than the Chum Bucket is because the Chum Bucket actually served chum, which has ground up pieces of fish in it, making the Chum Bucket a cannibal restaurant. In China, if you're a convicted rapist, they will actually mutilate your genitals and let you suffer for a while and then kill you. But in Saudi Arabia, they will just behead you in front of the whole city. There's a very rare type of tumor known as a teratoma, and it can have anything from human teeth to hair to eyeballs inside of it. But like I said, it's very rare. Back during World War II, it was very difficult to reconstruct certain features on your face, so they would take a finger and use it to reconstruct your nose. So you would lose a finger, but get your nose back. That's some pretty creepy stuff if you ask me, but stick around if you want to see more just like that. What's up? Some awesome creator just made a video about the creepiest McDonald's that has ever been made, and well, I kind of want to talk about it, so here we go. The McBarge, or the Friendship 500, was one of 2 floating McDonald's restaurants that have ever been made, and this one happened to be 187 feet long and located in Vancouver, British Columbia. Now, apparently there was a staff that wore sailor outfits when they were making the food, but the food usually came out on a conveyor belt and you didn't really see who was making it. That's kind of creepy in itself. And although in '86 it was used for an expo and was planned to travel around the world, they never got around to it and it didn't really make it far. Now this boat has been abandoned for around 30 years, but the new owners of the McBarge claim that they're about to put around $3 million into it and start renovations so that they can open it again. Yeah, I don't know about that one. What's up? These are some creatures that could be living on or inside your body, and you may not even know it yet. Now, I know the image above is disgusting, but the first one is going to be a tapeworm, which is something you can get from eating infected pork, beef, or fish, and you can basically look down at your poop and see eggs or some worm inside of it, and they can also grow to be 30 feet long. Yeah, try that on for size. The next one's going to be face mites. Now, they're really not as scary as they seem. They really just eat dead skin and take oil off of your face, and by the age 60, you have about 1,000 of these little guys living on your face. The next creature or parasite is known as Giardia, and you basically get it from swallowing pool water or hot tub water or even drinking from lakes and streams. So please, steer clear from all those weird types of waters. I beg of you. The last one is scabies, which is basically a mite that burrows under the top layer of your skin and causes a rash and makes you itch a ton.
If you still own one of these, then you might want to take caution. In the mid-'80s, 17-year-old Jason Findley was found dead in his bedroom with zero evidence as to what over the phone. Or at least they did. Thankfully, cell phones are more popular now. Unless you happen to be a vintage collector. Even though Welcome to some not so fun facts about your body that may make you want to crawl out of your skin. So most of us have what are called eyelash mites, which are little creatures that crawl around on your eyelashes and eat the dirt and oil off of them. They're mostly not harmful unless you have a severe case, but they are contagious, so don't share eye makeup. You know that feeling you get like you're
Remember to subscribe to my socials and leave a comment saying I subscribed. I will highly appreciate it and personally try my best to reply. In the year 1940,
Corpse Queen of Portugal. This painting depicts the coronation of King Pedro and Queen Inés de Castro, 1357. A joyous day to be sure, except for the Queen is not looking her best, because the Queen is dead and has been dead for 2 years. Pedro had taken Inés de Castro as his lover years earlier, but when his wife died, he asked King Afonso if they could be formally married. The king did not approve and banished Inés from the court, but Pedro would not be stopped. He left with Inés, and the two lived in exile in Coimbra for 8 years. Inés was Spanish nobility, and the king feared that this relationship might give Spain say in the Portuguese court. So in 1355, he sent 3 assassins to execute Inés. She was killed in front of her children and buried in Coimbra. When Afonso died 2 years later, Pedro was heir to the throne, but he wanted his one true love by his side. So he had Inés exhumed, brought to Portugal, lavishly dressed, propped on the throne, and crowned as his queen. Nobles were required to bend the knee and kiss her cold, dead hand. And as for those assassins, Pedro managed to find 2, had them brought to court, and had their hearts ripped from their chest cavities. Now that's true love.
There are itty-bitty little mites living on your face right now. These little guys are called Demodex mites, and they tend to live in and around your hair follicles. They're there to eat dead skin, oils, etc. They're just kind of hanging out. They're pretty much harmless. However, if you get too many of them, this can happen. They'll basically have a little potluck and feast on your dead skin cells and oils. They'll eat and poop and reproduce and make more of themselves, all on your face. Are there any other creepy things you want to know about your body? Let me know.
Nerdy facts about history that school probably didn't teach you. Part 19. Oscar Wilde was once quoted saying that he was addicted to giving top and said that it greatly inspired him as a writer. The first ever pregnancy test involved injecting a woman's urine directly into a female frog's skin. And if the woman was...
We already seen that. Who dat?
The blood drinkers.
The blood.
Blood drinkers, I love them. I'm ashamed of you, Dolly.
So let's open up PayPal and see if we did get the money. So let's just wait for this to load. So there you go. As you can see, they paid me $9,502. Martin Luther King didn't get killed because of I had a dream. He had something else he was going to talk about: black empowerment, economic empowerment. When I did the Forbes, I showed them an $890 million receipt, and they still didn't say billionaire. They don't want us to know that we can buy land. They don't want us to have the 100% ownership. And the reason why I say these things out loud in this way is so I won't be killed. I said it out loud already. But last year, I was killed by the press for having a difference. Not having a difference in opinion. They're so scared.
Kanye gonna get killed.
Because you need to know what you're dealing with. Balenciaga was founded in 1919 by Spanish designer Cristobal. Balenciaga produces ready-to-wear footwear, handbags, accessories, blah, 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 blah.
It bewilders me sometimes why people would think that God has changed his mind about homosexuality. Every time it's mentioned, mass murder follows behind it. People only speak of Sodom and Gomorrah, which, by the way, to this day, still lies in ruins.
Culprit are these sulfur balls that are also found in this area.
You can catch a plane and go see for yourself. Nothing grows there. There are just millions of skeletons underneath the sulfur bed.
Just underneath the surface, it's full of human bone fragments, burned pottery, and it's covering the entire site.
Scientists say it is the purest sulfur they have ever seen, and they confirm that indeed the entire city populace was wiped out by a single natural disaster. But the media won't talk about that. There's even a museum over there. That, however, was not the only purpose.
That is hands down a logistical solution to help break the height gap during mommy and daddy's alone time in the shower. However, I'm going to ask, what's the weight limit? Do y'all have a more industrial grade product? I don't need that thing to give out while I'm in a compromising position. I'm enjoying the moment. I'm all lathered up. I slip, fall, land on a shampoo bottle, and start rethinking my life choices.
Your little tool gives you the perfect place to rest your foot while you're
Is Islam's awaited savior the Mahdi, the biblical Antichrist? Watch this and let me know your thoughts. There's a man that nearly 2 billion people on earth are waiting to rise up near the end of time to establish a new world order. And no, this is not the biblical Jesus Christ, or resurrected George Washington. He's the 26 Muslim countries, an estimated GDP of $22 trillion. And not only that, he said to make his capital in Jerusalem. Is Islam's awaited savior the Mahdi, the
The TV went off.
Everyone, there's breaking news from Archbishop Carlo Maria Vigano. He's put out a new statement in response to a cloistered nun who asked him if the King of Kings, that's Jesus, returns today in his glory, would he still recognize his bride, the church? Now, Archbishop Vigano has a super answer, but part of that answer is when he got to profess another doctrine and declare themselves to be adherents of the consular church in antithesis to the pre-consular church. You know what? For the full story, go to lifesitenews.com. Read the full statement. It is really something important. I'm John Henry Weston for LifeSite News. May God bless you. Everyone, there's breaking news from Archbishop Carlo Maria Vigano. He's put out a new statement in response to a cloistered nun who asked him if the King of...
Skin disease. So she shows me, she lifts up her shirt, I see her stomach, it's all over her stomach, all over her neck. And they said, we're going to have to take her to the hospital. She's been like this for 3 days. She's not getting better. We've given her over-the-counter meds, prescriptions, nothing's working. And I literally,
attack the sickness, and I begin to rebuke that skin disease. And I didn't pray high, hopeful, wishing God, please would you